Hello, everyone. Finally decided to try out that stream starting soon thing. Hello. I think this is finally a game where I can have my overlay on. Yeah, I can. Nice. I'm doing alright. Have a bit of a toothache, but other than that, I'm doing good. It's alright. It's not the worst thing. It just hurts a bit. I already took stuff for it, so it should die down. We are going to do a whole new game. The time on these are, hmm. This is just my test one to make sure the game was working and all that. Uh, hmm. Oh, we did medium for the first game. Start with the tutorial? No. No, I don't think I will.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer
Yep.
assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart.
Oof. There's more in the
In the
stomach, but...
aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Atano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces.
Yep.
All these
Hey,
years
I never
later,
used that gun.
I the ruler my mother wanted me to be. Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible.
Hmm.
I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Well, don't you remember your plan as a little girl? You were going to rule from a ship. I remember that.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Is this game
Thank you,
related
Alexei.
to the first
Open the
one?
doors.
Kind of. There's nothing that carries over.
All hail Her
So
Imperial Majesty,
all the
Emily
choices we
Caldwell.
made back then are stuck.
Loyal subjects, we're
Just
going through
in
a
that
difficult
game.
time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwell. May her memory survive through the ages.
But I mean, there's our protagonist
Emily.
from the first game,
Father.
Corva.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty,
Before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsey says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos.
Is he allowed to come in here with giant mechs?
Amazing.
What is this, Ramsey? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
Lila
My
Caldwin.
dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave.
How convenient.
Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little Sparrow.
Look
blackened
like
by bad
scuffed
memories,
General
I'm
Grievous.
here to relieve
Kind
you
of.
your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret
So many
years ago,
lightsabers.
was now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Yeah, so this intro is makes them look stupid.
Sword can't still my heart.
Oh no, she did a thing. Oh no. So, Emily, Corvo. Well, everyone decided, so we're doing Emily.
Cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost.
I don't think
But
that's
until
how
then,
that
be
works.
kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and then I'll bring her to Coldstone Prison until her trial.
Ah, good. That's what she'll want in her room.
My
A
father
concussion.
lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Okay.
Captain Ramsey, I heard
Cool.
shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
Oh, hey, look. That's what happened to Jessamine.
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
An assassin's weapon. It's weird how this portrays Emily as, like, kind of meek and a little bit useless at combat.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
It's true. So, yeah, the reason I brought up
The throne room.
that she kind of looked... She kind of came off as meek and
Nothing I
pathetic.
can do alone.
Now she's going to be
I
a
need to get out of
god
here.
at combat. Why? What changed?
How many times have I
The
looked at that
players in
skyline?
control. So now
It feels like everything's
she's good.
Lady Emily, Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
Plot armor?
You've got
I
to
don't
get
know
out of the
about
tower,
plot
through
armor.
your safe room. There was a captain earlier today down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
You know you're holding that
Alexei,
by the sword bit,
I'm sorry.
right?
Goodbye.
Okay.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
Now she can chokehold someone twice her size. What? That's not... Ah. It's my favorite part of the first game. I'm glad they kept that.
Oh, isn't it laundry day yet? Oh, it's gotta be soon. I can't stand my own stench.
Traitors.
You'd think she'd be able to... Maybe you can reflect bullets like doing that like a Jedi.
Throne room blocked off. We should have
You know
time.
what?
We need to just stay here and stall.
You know what's
anyone
crazy?
who comes by.
Once we get magic
Rebecca, I've
powers,
searched the royal
we
chamber.
actually can do that.
I accidentally locked myself in this damn safe.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. Like, everything's changing.
Yes. The natural order is reasserting itself. Ramses once hosted the king and queen of
It's
War.
one of the things I think is better about this game. The progression with the runes is a lot better.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Because you'll notice in the first game, like, you get a lot of runes, and there's not a lot of powers to spend it on. Like, if you're doing a stealthy playthrough, there's, like, 3 overall skills you need. It's just agility, stealth kill, or shadow kill, and blink.
Think you're smart? I'll find you.
Like, that's it. That's all you need. I didn't think he'd be questioning the knocked out guard, but... Okay. Give me that ring.
This won't leave my hand again.
Now, there's a reason I knocked him out instead of killing him. Because I do plan to kill all of the assassination targets. However, the quote-unquote pacifist version of this quote-unquote assassination is way more fucked up than I think they realized. Because...
Anton Sokolov made this lock.
So, there are 2 keys in existence to this door. There is no way to open it otherwise. You can't pry it open. It's too intense for that. So...
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsay. The
What's
Imperial
gonna
suite
happen to
atop
this man?
Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsay.
No, no.
Enjoy
This
the
guy
rations
is
and well
straight...
water, sleeping next to a fortune.
Dry rations and well water. Where are the rations in here? Like, I'm pretty sure this guy just starves to death. There's... How would anything else happen in here? Was he gonna ration out the grapes?
This could be handy. The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
What does that mean? What? What? What does that mean? The Imperial Reserves won't do anything. It's money. What are you talking about? You could come back with an army if you could lug these things out of here. Her saying, oh, well, there's no way I could carry it out. That makes sense. I'm not questioning that. The part where she's like, ah, money. That's pointless. What? What do you mean?
I have a feeling I'll need these.
Revolutions are built on money. How do you think Delilah got her army? Because she was such a good talker? Hang on. I'm glad he's not dead from that. I'm glad he's not. Eat all the food just to make sure he starves to death. Also, well water. Where is the well, Emily? Is he gonna drink out of the toilet? Oh, he could drink out of the tap. But... there we go. Perfect. Hey, Captain. Ah, that's way funnier than it has any right to be. So yeah, he's just gonna starve to death here. He won't die of thirst. He will starve to death, though. Because there's no way to get into that safe room.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
I like the design of this pistol. It looks weird.
Gotta get out of Dunwall.
Got like weird compensator ports
away.
and...
I should talk to the captain of that
weird.
ship.
Ah yes, what spyglasses are infamously known for. Not having a zoom. Also, why is it blurrier when I zoom in? What? Why is it blurry? Is that some weird depth of field? I haven't even looked at all of this. Camera motion blur, no. Depth of field, don't really need it. Rat shadows. Who cares? Yeah. There we go, that looks a bit better. It's not weirdly, like, blurry when I'm zooming in on something that... I just don't understand how that depth of field was working.
Somehow Delilah turned my father
How does motion blur exist? It attacks your system. That's it. It's just a system vampire. Eh. Fuck it.
You're not fit for the watch uniform.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her.
No way. I didn't know. Why is that on fire? What?
We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Crawling with the Duke's men.
That is... Why did he say it like that? The Duke of Serkinos. Serkonos. We're in this with the Duke of Serkinos. Remember that. Why are they all deranged psychopaths?
Former Empress Emily Caldwin. has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.
As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
How hated was she as an empress that the entire city is just gonna be like, oh, she was a killer? Yeah, sure. Why not? Seems legit. How gullible are the citizens of Dunwall? At this point, I'm wondering, like, why didn't the spy master just say Jessamine killed herself? At this point, they probably would have went like, oh, okay. Like, if they're gonna be this gullible.
Special edition. Empress Delilah Caldwin, rightful heir to the throne, has taken power in Dunwall. The usurper, Emily Atano, and the murderous royal protector have been arrested.
Get out of here.
You have until tomorrow to print it.
I never should have listened to your rubbish.
Don't make a pig's ear of this, printer. I'm the one
What
who
does
gave
that
you the
mean?
scoop on the crown killer.
Half of which couldn't be verified. I must have been rat-ass out of my mind to use that name. There's no proof that the murderer has any connection to the crown.
Well, why'd you even print it then, you
Served a
fucking
purpose.
idiot?
Whatever's going on, this coup, it won't last. The people of Bristol are loyal to the Empress, and I'm gonna publish an essay every day for a month to make sure they remember it.
The people of Bristol have a new empress, and in the morning, they'll have to find a new printer, too.
Only adults would threaten the man who runs a newspaper.
Time to put you out of business, printer.
Help! Someone help!
So, what
Traitorous dog.
I want to point out about this guy, this journalist, you can save him. It is possible. You can sneak up on the guard at any point.
This coup, it won't last. The people of Bristol are loyal to the Empress, and I'm gonna... What's happening now? What's going on here?
So, if you save him too early, what happens? He doesn't talk to you. He doesn't say anything about how you just saved him. Or even that you did anything with the guard. He doesn't do anything now. So, when do you... Because there is...
It won't last.
He can
People of
reward
Bristol are
you,
loyal to the
actually.
Empress, and I'm gonna publish an essay every day for a month to make
But
sure they remember it.
when do we
The people of
engage
Bristol have a new empress,
the guard?
and in the morning, they'll have to find a new printer, too.
Only adults would threaten the man who runs a newspaper.
Time to put you out of business, printer.
Help! Someone help!
No, no, no.
So, he pulled his sword. He threatened him.
Protect me!
What happens
I don't
now?
wanna die. Guards! Someone!
That man, part of the Duke's coup, I'm sure of it now. And I saw him talking to Captain Ramsey in the
Programming.
City Watch.
You weren't the only one fooled. But I never ordered those killings.
I know that. It was irresponsible of me to print the name Crown
It
Killer.
makes a lot of
I
sense.
allowed myself to be coerced. Forgive me.
You're forgiven. I'm not sure what happens next, but protect yourself. And when the time is right, tell people the truth.
You can count on it. I won't ask you what your plans are, but for the sake of Dunwall and for the Empire itself, I hope you succeed.
So, back in the day, I used to play this a lot. And getting him to actually have that conversation is one of the hardest things to do in the entire playthrough. Like, the programming to get him in that perfect window where he doesn't die,
What am I supposed to
but
do
he
now?
gets threatened by the guard,
Not my concern,
is just
citizen.
so
I
tight.
advise you to return to your home.
If I don't get
Ooh,
that
that-
paid for my shop, the entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, You don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
These are some good guards.
Then the murders.
I can tell they paid a lot for them.
That's all about to change. City Watch has its hands full with what's been happening. That crown killer lunatic and all. Whatever the royals are fighting about, can't make it easier for them. That's what I'm saying. We need a network of shops selling contraband or something.
I don't think they ever bring up Slackjaw's gang or anything like that. I think they mentioned Sam like once.
Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov.
Did Emily even know
We learned
Anton?
something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca.
I think Megan is the protagonist of the quote-unquote third game.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that.
A standalone DLC for this game. I've never played it though.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lethality killed one person. Oh no. Truly, it's the worst.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
So now, here's the difference from the first game as
I can
well.
feel something moving closer.
Not only how the void looks.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But
what?
Someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne. And
What does that mean, outsider? You can see literally everything. You're a god.
So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo
Why is it whale?
15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
So what is different is you can actually reject the powers and not use them at all in the playthrough. I will not do that.
From the inside.
Because using the powers is fun.
Something.
So instead of Blink, she has Far Reach.
Incredible.
Which is...
This is how I'm
okay.
going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Honestly, Blink is cooler in this game. But there's some interesting things you can do with Far Reach. Like Far Reach, you can grab items and stuff.
Know you? Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself.
And what was hinted in the first game, that the soul of Jasmine was in the heart.
I'm not here. In my hand, but
It's now
somewhere else.
far more
Only the
blatant.
last of my essence with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
So now you have her beating heart. I think it was implied, or... yeah, it was implied in the first game that it was her heart to begin with anyway, so... But, something that I know you can do in this game, I don't know about the last game, or the first game, but you can squeeze it. And get a bit of dialogue.
There's no sky.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire.
I mean, you've seen the beginning and the end of the universe, my guy.
Magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Oh, what could that mean? Spooky.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean.
I like Emily's
now
outfit.
I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire.
I do like how we have a map, too.
That's how I always thought of it.
So we can get a
Up
sense of
close,
scale.
The city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political
I just thought
adversaries.
about that for a second.
They took what was mine.
Something about her makes me want to trust her. Is it the fact that she offered a ship in your time of need? Could that have been it? Is that why you want to trust her? Because she helped you? I don't know. Maybe. And just like the first game, you get DLC. It gives you some runes, although they're not as useful as the... Oops. I didn't mean to hit that button. Shit. Yeah, there we go. I'll just pretend like that didn't happen. I was trying to figure out how to open the inventory, because
When I was
wasn't...
10 years old.
Yeah, we just watched that. Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to open the inventory, and pressing I doesn't do anything. Because why would an inventory button be on I? That would just be stupid. No one would ever do that. Okay, I will mention that. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. Like, all of a sudden you go from Empress. You lift up a little handkerchief. No one knows who the fuck you are. You have the same hairstyle as on every coin in the Empire. No one notices you? Really? Oh, I don't understand why they didn't give her the mask. Like, Corvo gets the mask again when you do his playthrough. But Emily doesn't. She just pulls up a little handkerchief and all of a sudden, nobody knows who the fuck she is. Is it enchanted? Who the fuck knows? But I thought this was pretty cool too. Each person gets their own set of powers to make them kind of distinct. But yeah, they added a lot more useful enchantments down here. Like bone charm crafting, which is very vital. Need to start a YouTube channel and make series. Games make no sense. I have a YouTube channel. I put all my streams there. I do like how she has a different crossbow from the one in the first game.
Must be cursed. You're up.
It looks decent.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing?
Oh, thank you.
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute.
How did that stick there?
It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right.
Ah, I see the boards are made out of magnetism or something. They must be made of magic.
To Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
The paper wizards. Hey, at least they're probably better than the Earth Mages. Probably. Not guaranteed, though. Wait, there's a rune on this map? Okay. Gimme. I want it. I have to go up for air. Ow! You little jerk. That's fine. Stop being a crybaby about it. I can't see shit, though. What? Oh, I died. Oh, Emily, the first thing you did was jump into the ocean and fucking perish. Excellent. It would definitely hurt you more the paper cuts than the Earth Mages. Hey, the Earth Mages have, like, slingshots. Okay. I'm getting this rune. It's gonna happen. See? I told you. It was gonna happen.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yeah.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
They make a big deal out of that.
To be recognized.
Why didn't she have a mask? That's all she needed. You could have... Like, Corvo brings up, oh yeah, you've been running along the rooftops at night to deal with the stress. Why didn't she just say, oh, in, like, the spirit of her father, she ordered a mask to be created in secret. And then when she picks it up in the safe room, she can say, like, oh, I only meant for it to be a de-stressing tool, but, like, now I have to use it for real. Like, why did it have to be a handkerchief over her face? Why did it have to be silly? Didn't have to have it be silly. She could have even used that handkerchief over her head to, like, cover her hair, so that no one would recognize her hair either.
He started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Admire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot.
That's a stupid way to run a city.
Take out the Crown Killer and find out where Sokolov
That's a
was taken.
really dumb way to run a city.
Hypatia. She'll help if she can.
Oh, I'm starting out a new,
I'll see you later at Admire.
I just bought a boat in Dunwall. Time to go down to Karnaca and start transporting spices. That can be my new bit. Oh. Get into Karnaca, get greeted by the guard, get beaten to death on your own boat because you're a stranger to the city. And everyone just asks why. That was stupid on everyone. That was stupid from every angle possible. I didn't think it could be so. Take less fall damage. I don't really need that right now. If you're falling, time is briefly slowed. See, the good thing about Blink in this game is that when you're standing still, it freezes time. Whereas with Far Pull, it kind of slows it down, but not really. As for... reflexes. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying before. Yeah. Yep. Just block bullets and shit. It's fine. Also strength, because this is Deus Ex now. That's a weird one to me. As for powers, Domino is pretty good. Doppelganger is pretty good. And Shadow Walk is just possession, but better. Like, it's everything you would want possession to be. Because you can just slide into rat tunnels and stuff. And still, like, knock people out and assassinate them. Nothing yet.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have to follow an
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
Hey, come here.
I would if you just unlocked the door. Door stuck!
Interest you.
Door stuck! Please!
Fellow Sir Conan.
No, you have to do it how the game wants you to do it.
Your face is no concern of mine. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
So we have 700. I wonder what those could be. Yeah, we don't have anything that's too good at the moment, so...
You won't regret it. I'll take that deal.
Eh? What? Oh, 'cause... Really? I was hitting tab in the menu to switch over to the different ones. That loaded the quick save. But why though? Why does it do that in the menu? But why? It doesn't make sense to me.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Come here.
No, don't wanna.
A new customer with coin, I bet.
Okay, so we're not... Okay, I'm leaving before I am tempted to hit the tab button.
I have something. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something?
What makes you say that? The handkerchief over my face?
Ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
How could you sound so pathetic? I'll think about it. Maybe.
Blood flies stop us?
Just remember to
Play your way.
No one is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
I warn you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please?
It's the one thing I don't like about this game on PC. The optimization is terrible. Go down to very high. Have to disable all these again because for some reason the game thinks that that's a good idea.
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get
I think even on consoles it was like
anyone asks,
poorly
we just ran
optimized too.
Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
I can smell the stench of the void. There's something perverse in this place.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problem?
Chosen path.
Don't worry, it's turned. Plenty of electric.
I wonder why the overseers didn't like remove these first.
Once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place.
They don't like the outsiders, but like they just left the shrine here.
Now you're here. And I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge. Or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
You know not the mind of the deep.
What? Oh, he had a letter on him. Okay. That just felt random. Oh hey, it's that lady we saw. Did they have cameras? That feels like out of nowhere technology for them. Swift Shadow. And it's faster in stealth mode. Oh yeah, that was something that I thought was kind of meh about this game too. The bone charms are completely random. Like, they'll give completely random effects. And it's like, oh, okay then. Would have preferred set ones where, like... But, okay. God, this game... It looks okay, but, like, it runs horribly. It doesn't look good enough to justify how poorly it runs. It's unfortunate.
I say this now.
Wait, didn't I get that bone charm? Thought I did. Oh yeah, that's a cool thing. You can lock certain, like, things you're seeing. So you don't have to keep pulling the heart out every couple seconds to confirm where you're going.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the
Good man. That way we can get them someplace private.
That sounded so pathetic. Just... That was it? She's dead? Why did it sound so weak?
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
Maybe even look for so.
Something move.
We're playing dice tonight. Are you in?
Let's organize an outing.
I think we'll go in through these roof terraces. These, like, I don't know what to call them. Are they balconies? I guess they're balconies. Seem too small,
This
but...
heretic's body is important. Even though I don't fully understand the situation, we'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
Oh, that one's locked from the inside. It's a good thing they left this one open.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine.
cross paths with
Left
that
by
monstrous
those
assassin.
anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaka.
There are no coincidences in Karnaka? I don't believe you. That just sounds like bullshit. That's just bullshit. You're lying to me.
Hey, you got it.
Yep, and it was extraordinarily easy.
Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
A weird thing to say to someone who just helped you. Like, oh, I just had people do this very nice thing for you. Well, better than nothing.
Splendid idea.
Why are you a jerk? Stop it. What was this, by the way? You take significantly less damage, your movement speed is reduced. Yeah, no. Nah, I'm good. I'm okay.
Let's ask the land agent to re-inspect the riverside rail.
So, we're fine. Not fine.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow.
Eh? Thought I could grab items with this. What? I need to BRB just for a few minutes, so I'll be right back. I am back. With some nice water. Now, how the hell to get in there? Thank you. It's over there? Oh, I see it. Oh, well, I feel like I just wasted 2 runes to try to get another one. Oh yeah, I think I remember what causes that. I was trying to think, why is the frame rate so low? Because I think that form of anti-alias? No. No, it's still shitting the bed. What the? Come on now. How did I turn those off? I turned that off. Hang on a minute.
The Abbey will not allow the shadows of the void to fall upon you. We will brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain.
That is rigorous. Squeezes the muscles.
I guess I can't get in that way. Oh. That's convenient.
Rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything, wherever they go, even filth. Huh? One way thing at the Abbey. Never met. People got a lesson they never do. It drives me mad.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
I'll ask again today if this is truly her chosen
You're
path.
not supposed to be
I can
here!
only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first.
You saw me.
Fight?
I know an agent of the outsider when I see
End
one.
of the road for you.
I'll cure the world from the likes of you.
No mercy.
Smell heresy on me.
Don't take unnecessary risks.
Don't take unnecessary risk as they're marching up the stairs, cutlass in one hand, pistol in the other. Don't take unnecessary risks, though.
Better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city.
Okay, so note to self.
Instead, they're
That
made in
rune
locations
is,
kept from us.
no good.
It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the
Yeah.
knowledge of construction materials scattered across the aisle. The metals used to make the devices are usually rare.
Order on heresy.
City would gamble with all
Fuck it.
Grievous to imagine the cult.
Just gonna move on to Adamire. It's fine.
That's it. The electricity's off.
I mean, yeah, did you think she was lying?
I told Miss Lucia
What?
Pastor that they wouldn't let us
If I
take
was
the
on the
carriage.
map.
Adamire is closed to the public.
Okay.
We'll have to try again. We have to see her reputation.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
How am I standing right in front of you and you're this quiet? Eh? Eh? The fuck did you just say? Eh?
Am I going crazy?
I'm surprised anyone heard that.
Holy shit! Let's see what you got.
Oh. Ow. Alright, note to self, I can't just run everywhere, because I don't have the stealthy boots yet. This is why Far Reach sucks, where Blink is amazing. That right there is a perfect example of that. Blink, I would have just been where I wanted. Far Reach, no, I had to slam my head into a fucking powered rail. I wonder what Arcane is working on nowadays. Because I know it's probably not Dishonored 3. Whatever it is they're doing. It's like the thing they're known for. Although,
The Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease.
They need to do
Alexandria
better
Hypatia,
PC
Chief
ports.
Alchemist.
The
Once it was a
PC port for
solarium
Dishonored
recuperating
1 is
aristocrats.
okay.
Now
It's
it's
just
a place of
alright.
alchemical study.
But this one I
The
think is
Crown
bad.
Killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic. Well respected across Serkonos.
An altruistic scientist with their own prison island? Something doesn't add up here. So would prisoners have to be carted in on this thing? It seems really inefficient.
Grand Guard personnel, on orders from the Duke.
I thought there was water. I didn't think there'd be rocks. Oh well. How do I get up there?
I miss being dry and warm.
Well, too bad? Unnerving target. I remember this one. Wait, enemies sometimes drop grenades and thrown debris at their feet. That's not what unnerving target did in the first game. That one was about missing bullets, but this one's about missing grenades. So I guess they can throw grenades? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh.
I don't like that. Look around. Better have a look.
What the fuck did that do? Oh, did it fill up this water? Is that what that did? Eh?
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Some of the men are asking about the situation here. Why we've got 2 squads assigned to Addermeyer to watch one woman.
Oh, are they really?
Yes, sir. Martel asked why we're not out bashing the Howlers.
What I wouldn't give for an entire squad that never asked questions.
It is odd, sir. There aren't even any patients here anymore. The men don't understand what's so important about Dr. Hypatia. What should I say when it comes up?
It is weird.
Next time someone mentions it, just tell them that the Duke will have us flayed alive if anything happens to her.
That's clear enough.
Stop looking at me.
laundry day yet? I think I just saw something.
Why is every guard complaining about laundry day? What? Is every guard in here smelly? Every single one of them? Oh, runes. Multiple.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another.
Chinese
Imperfectly
whispers.
formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some
Okay.
accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery, preserved because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. Pull enemies. I think I want that, actually. Then... there we go. Now I get some breathing room whenever I jump. Oh. Wait, where's the... Oh, how do I get up there? Oh. Oh, it's on the roof. Invisible thread. Her reach renders you invisible during movement. Okay. Ow. My body. Now. I think you can drop this elevator. You smack those two things.
Make sure she stays where we want her. Hypatia never leaves Addermine. Remember that.
Sir, it's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not clear on this, Corporal. In case anyone asks, the good doctor never leaves the grounds unless it's on official business for the Duke. Got it?
I think I understand.
That means she leaves somewhere unofficially.
Still gets me one. But then if I eat it, no, if he eats it, then.
Oops.
The whole family's stung to death. Ugh, so disfigured. Blood fly nests all around.
What the?
What?
Let me show you how I got my stripes.
Eh? Still, what? How did he... How? How did that... How? 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 Won't be working in her office today. She'll be in recuperation auditorium, which is locked. Captain Ramirez. Is he related to Lord Ramirez? If so, I can see why he's complaining about incompetent guards. Ardilla pear soda. Soda? What?
A rubber stamp. I should have taken all my paperwork more seriously.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything right now? Oh, she's in recuperation. Eh?
Balls for luck.
Eh? I don't think that's how physics works.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I think there's a note or something in here that the game wants me to see. That's right. So, Hypatia can be saved. Should we save her? Or should we kill her? That's the question. Because Hypatia can, for all intents and purposes, turn into an ally. Is it worthwhile to do that? Or should we just kill her? Because it'd be fun. What? How did they hear that? I called shenanigans. Kill? Just kill her? Okay, fair enough. Understandable. I don't... She shows up in a cutscene later. I don't think she adds anything. There is one ally where I'm gonna say we save instead of just kill them. But Hypatia, it doesn't matter. I mean, if we want to see her in a cutscene later, we can. We can save her, but meh.
This is going to be tricky.
Or will it? Rocket. How many runes do we... 2. Dark vision. Dark vision is useful. But I want to save up for Shadow Walk. Blood flies. I don't... Yeah, I think they're worse than the rat mechanic.
Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
Kitty.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do
Hi,
you
Kitty.
cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kirin Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was
What the fuck are you working on?
Found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just, I used to do such good work and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me. Something is terribly wrong. But I can't put my finger on it.
You did well finding Anton, so...
Let's see what this is. Clumsy assassin. Brief invisibility after choking or assassinating an enemy. You are louder when making noise and more visible when leaning. That's terrible.
My friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who's prying him apart.
She would say about
digging
this.
out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy Jindosh will reveal in future days.
I'm glad there's so much evidence of him being kidnapped here.
The good doctors do for a trip to Dunwall because Ichabod Boyle is next on the list.
Terrible killing.
Ichabod?
So much blood.
I think they just wanted to reference the Boyles.
The people of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
Hey, Hypatia. Ow.
You're dead, aren't you?
Well, I was hoping for an assassination, but, yeah, then that happened.
That's an odd thing.
There we go.
Goodbye, Hypatia. The monster had to die.
Yep, Frankenstein dies tonight. Owie. Spirit pool. I don't remember this one. Okay. Mana regenerates faster.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think this is that bone charm is easier to get from the front, so... It's pretty easy to just hop over there. I mean, I pretty much have the run of the place now.
So let's see. No way! What was
Oh.
This won't take long.
I didn't realize literally everyone was looking at that entrance. Oh. I didn't know. Hmm.
That tasted awful. That would be our own jaw to help.
Stinks around here. Not my job to clean it up.
What was that? What's
Wait. That caused them to be alerted. That? Really? That, of all things, that caused them to be alerted. That doesn't follow. I didn't even see what we got. Killing blood flies or rats restores mana. Eh? Eh.
Shakers. No way.
Oh. And I didn't realize he was there. I didn't see him. God dang it, I didn't autosave after this. Or I didn't quick save after this.
I'll help you look around.
Now, I was looking for runes. Before I was so rudely interrupted by that guy right there.
That's the watchtower.
Thank you, Emily.
Huh. Hello? What?
Well then. I really need those sneaky boots. My footsteps are just super loud. Pretty sure I hit jump game, but okay. Sure. Believe what you want to believe, game. Where's this way? What? How do you get lower? Eh? Oh. Uh. Uh. Hmm. Wow, I thought Thief 1's map system sucked. I didn't realize it could get worse. I legitimately did not think it could be worse than Thief 1's map system. At least that vaguely pointed to where I was. You know, it at least tried to help me out. That just obviously doesn't. Like, clearly.
Gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss. Oh, that kiss.
How am I supposed to get this rune?
I'm hungry. I'll never get used to it.
You're literally in the dining hall. What are you complaining about? What?
I'm bored.
Okay, can I can. And they don't notice that one. But they notice the other one. Okay, sure.
That's the watchtower.
Yes, thank you, Emily. So wise. Ow.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. Can't feel my own stitch. I thought I heard blood.
What? Okay, game. Yeah, sure. That's how physics. Yeah, that's definitely how physics. Well then, all in all, that was pretty easy. Okay. I mean, you can, but like, I'm gonna be done, like, right now.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it.
Yeah, we can.
Ready now?
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
You didn't find Sokolov?
Nope.
But I killed Hypatia.
You what?
She was the Crown Killer. The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her. She wasn't even aware of it.
Yep.
Crazy. What about Anton?
They gave him to a man named Kieran Jindosh. Do you know who that is?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Serkonos.
And who's next? In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices
Still
kept me
looks
safe.
silly.
His
Even when
stories always made me
hand-drawn, it's
giggle,
still
and his
silly.
outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike. Now, all these years later, Kirin Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
Oh, are you not gonna say anything else? Okay. Here, okay. Sure. Yeah, just end it right there. No more need be said.
She's a lot tougher than I expected. Very capable. Am I being dishonest? Everybody's got secrets, I guess. Maybe mine are worse than most.
You talking to yourself, or no? Just you on this ship? How do you pilot it? How do you, like, work this entire ship? Looks like it'd take a crew of, like, 10 to operate this thing. You're just doing it on your own, huh?
She's almost as secretive as you.
Oh. But, sorry to cut it short, but, yeah, tooth is killing me. So I'm gonna go deal with that. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I'll definitely be updating the schedule now. Because I don't have anything else planned at the moment. But, thank you everyone for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.